Yeah, let's continue finishing or adding our the rest of our controllers. We have now to put some controllers to the rest of the body. So let's start with the tail. I will bring nervous circle and free this with clicking here. Don't make this one active or this one active. Click here. Then hold V in your keyboard. We can also disable the mesh and bring it here. Drag it. You can hold J in your keyboard to rotate it with 15-degree every time. That's an option inside the rotation tool itself, or move tool or scale tool. Okay, double click here. You will see that we have something called step snap. So now step snap is off, which is the perfect default situation. If you want to make it relative with 15-degree every time, so that's what I did a while before. But I don't like to do that. I like to make it off and hold J. When we hold J, it will be activated until we release our finger from J, so it will return back to off again. This step snap is inside the move tool also and the scale tool. But anyway, let's bring back our mesh to be sure that oh yeah, it should be outside the mesh to be easy in selection. Now we need to duplicate it, Control D, and hold V, snap it here, Control D, hold V, middle mouse button, and drag to snap. Another one here, another one here, another one here, and this one is useless. Okay, we can also start to scale them gradually to make it looking better. Then we will select all of them, freeze transformation with scale on, freeze. Now we want every single one to control its joint, which for this one will be constrain orient. This one I will hit G in my keyboard. G will repeat your last action. My last action was constrain orient. Let's make some tests. This one will do this, this one will do this, this one will do this. Perfect. Okay. Now this one should be a child to this one, P. This one will be a child to this one, P. This one will be a child for this one, P. Always P. Right. This one, a child for this one, P. This one, a child for this one, and the final one will be here. So when we now select the very first one, it will make this action. If we selected this one, for example, it will be this action. But if we selected all of them, this, shift this, shift this, shift this, shift this, shift this, and start to make rotation, it will do this. So and now we can name them. This one will be okay. uh, this one will be tail controller 01, control C, control V. Oh, Maya should make it 2, control V. Oh, 3, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 controllers for the tail here. Let's maybe we need to select this one here and control D and all right, okay, we will make it here. Let's hide it. Control V. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And we can name it upper body, or maybe hip, controller, and we wanted to control this guy constraint point. Also, we want to add another, maybe I can okay, I will bring another one here, circle, and this circle will be the controller. Let's free the axis. It will be the controller of the, we can make it with a different shape. Hold J, and this one will be a controller to the root, but freeze transformation, root, controller, and this one will be constraint parent, because maybe we in some Actually, after adding this controller, this one here, uh, maybe this one will not be it's sometimes it's in human we add it. Let's delete it for now. If we need it we will add it later, but let's continue. So I will grab a circle, and this circle need to be here. Great. This one will be freeze transformation for this guy. Constrain orient. We can add another one for this one. Freeze, and it will be orient for this one. This one and this one will be in a relationship. So if I wanted to make this, that will happen. If I want to make this alone, it will happen. That's what will happen. And also we can copy it and don't forget to unparent it. And hold V, snap it here, freeze transformation, then constrain orient, this one will be a child for this one. So this when be selected will controlling all of these, this will controlling all of these, and this will controlling all of these. Yeah, also these should be a child for this one. All of these should be a child. Okay, this one should be a child for this one. So when we select it, we can select all the upper body for now, because we still have to add another controllers. Freeze, let's name it neck controller 01, constrain orient, Okay, one final controller here. Freeze all of them. Let's connect. I am pressing G in my keyboard, and all of them will be a child for each other until the very top one. This one now, we'll do this. This one can do this, and if we want arc, we need to select all of them and make this arc movement. All right. We need for this one to add one to the breathe, or maybe I will leave the breathe. I can put the breathe here, the attribute of the breathe here. So this guy actually controlling the all the upper body, but for sure this one also should be a child for this one. So when we select this guy, we are actually selecting all the upper body at once. Nice. Okay. Now we need to add one to this guy. So I can add it. I can add it as a controller, or I can add attribute here to manipulate this. We can do both. We can do one of them. We can add just a controller here, or we can add a controller attribute here to manipulate it. So let's yeah, usually sometimes I do that, sometimes I do this. It depends. Okay, I will make it as a controller to make it easier to the animator to select it directly. So I will select this guy here, Control D, and maybe rotate it to this. Make it with a different shape, and I will freeze the transformation and make the pivot to be here. So hold DV. So when I start to rotate it, it will open the jaw to whatever I want. And let's test it. Orient. So that's what I can do with this, and I want to name it with jaw controller, and because I already duplicated from this one, so it's already a child for this one, but it's not a child for this one, so I will make it a child for this one too. This one, every one of them controlling something acting bad here. Let's see what's causing this. uh, okay, I can do this, and can do this. So what if I unparented this one? Oh yeah, so this need to be child for this one. P. So yeah, it's this is acting right. That's not acting right ever. So something weird here I want to discover. So I will disconnect every single one here on parent G, 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 G. So this do the right action. This is do the right action. This is do the right action. All of them doing well now, and all of them are center pivot. So this one will be a child for this one. This one will be a child for this one. This one will be a child for this one. Yeah, this is the right action. Yeah, they are follow each other. Let's test it. Yeah, this is now perfect. Oh yeah, this one, because I select all of them and hit center pivot, I forgot that this one should be live here. So keep test. Yeah, good. Now one last connection, and let's see if this is what happening, because now they are at children for this, so this affected. Okay, what if we just keeping continue the default hierarchy? So this one will be good, this one will be, yeah, now it's the right hierarchy. Every single one is a child to the one above, just it. what I did, that I made this one a child to this one. It should be a child to this one, because this one already a child for this one, and this one already a child for this one. Eventually we end here. So I shouldn't make a connection directly here. I should just stick with the order. So now they acting well, and all of them are already connected to the upper body controller, which is the hip controller. Now we need to add the global one, and I like to make it with section maybe 12, and start to select the CVs like this way. Add a little bit shape, center pivot, freeze transformation, freeze again, global, which control all the rig. So how I can do that? First of all, we need to select the actually, do you know what? We need to add another controller to this guy here. So we can bring another final circle, yeah, don't forget to freeze, and this one will controlling this one. Let's train it. This one will be a child for this, and this will be eventually child for this. And as I can see, the hip controller need to be freeze too. All of them are freezed. Now we need to what is this one? global now we need to, okay, let's delete this empty node we Maya created for us when we made the elbow and knee controllers. And now we need to select all the controllers except this one, all the controllers, all our, what is this one? Okay, not this one for sure. All these controller and put them all inside a group, and we will name it controllers GRP. Now we want to select the root itself and put it in a group. We name it root GRP. And what we have to do now, that selecting this guy, then the controller group, go here, add two different constraints, one to the parent, another one to the scale. So now this controller will lead all the group of all the controllers here in the translate, rotate, and scale. Selecting this one, then this one, constraint parent, constraint scale. Let's test it. So for some reason now you want to make your dinosaur smaller or bigger, or move here, or rotate like this, so it will be controlling everything successfully without any problem. And you have the upper controller, and you have a base control for everything, even for this one. And now one final step that I prefer, I like to add the breathe here. So modify, add attribute, name it breathe, maybe this one will be 0 and this one will be maybe 10. Okay, and this will control this. So I need to go to key, set driven key set. This one will be the driver, and this one will be the driven. Breathe need to control the scale. So when it's 0, it will be key, and when it's the maximum, this one should be maybe like this, and maybe 1.8. Okay. Great. Now the rigging is finished, and we need now to skin this. We can also put all of these here on a group, name them IK GRP, and what is this? Okay, delete it. Dinosaur, we can make it we already, okay, delete this layer. We have this here, we can name it GU, underscore layer dinosaur geo. And if you want to put all of them inside a group, you can do that. So in the next video we will start to skin our dinosaur.